Okay, my dear higher friends, now I am going to dictate elaboration and condensation of model paper number 4 containing Andhra Pradesh. Book code is SH2. As usually, I am telling you that you are going to write 5 questions in examination, but the duration will be 5 minutes. But in this model paper, you are writing 5 questions, but the duration is only 4 minutes. Condense the following is 5 minutes, but in examination, condensation is about 4 minutes only. That is the only difference there, just you have to point out it. Okay. Then you get ready to take real dictation. 5 seconds. Number 1. Write a letter to the editor, Indian Express, on beggar nuisance, which is increasing, particularly near temples, bus stops, picture houses, etc. State that many beggars carry communicable diseases affecting healthy citizens. Suggest strict enforcement of Anti-Beggary Act provision of more beggar homes and collection of a cess from people for the eradication of beggary from the state. Number 2. A nationalized bank requires clerks and cashiers pay scale rupees 200 to 400 plus dearness allowance, city compensatory allowance and other fringe benefits admissible under the bank rules. Minimum qualifications second class graduation, age between 18 and 25 years as on date of application. Relaxation up to 30 years in the case of scheduled castes and tribes. Application which do not fulfill the above requirements are liable to be rejected summarily. Mere eligibility will not, however, vest any right in the applicants for being called for the written test or interview. Selected persons to appear for test and interview at Hyderabad at their own expense. Banks selection final. Applications in candidates' own handwriting to reach box number 10, Daily News, Hyderabad, within 15 days from the publication of the advertisement. Draft an advertisement from the above particulars. Number 3. Write to Goods Traffic Controller, Eastern Railway, Calcutta, advising him that a consignment of nuts and bolts for Messrs. Gupta Hardware Stores, Fort Bombay, has not been delivered 1 month after dispatch. Request him to cause enquiry to be made and to the consignees direct and ask him to send you a copy of his letter. Number 4. The 16th annual general meeting of the shareholders of Messrs. Godavari Paper Mills Company Limited is to be held on Monday, the 9th October 1972 at 12 noon at the registered office of the Mills, Abid Road, Hyderabad to transact the following business. A. To read and consider the balance sheet as on 31st March 1972 together with the report of the Board of Directors for the period. B. To elect the director in the casual vacancy of Sri Krishna who resigned. C. To elect auditor for 1972-73 in place of Messrs. Swami and Company, chartered accountants who retire but are eligible for re-election. D. Any other business with the permission of the chairman, make out a notice from the above data to be signed by the managing director Sri G.P. Reddy. Number 5. Draft representation to the Secretary to the Government of India, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Parliament Street, New Delhi, stating that programs of film songs broadcast on various meter bands at all and sundry times is seriously hampering studies of student community, particularly before and during examination season, and pleading to restrict the same to school timings when the children will be away in schools and colleges, and to avoid the study hours from 6 to 9 p.m. daily when they will be preparing their lessons for the next day. Condense the following. Delivering the convocation address at the Andhra University, the governor said, I consider it a privilege to address the graduates of the year who are assembled here to receive their degrees, and I am thankful to the Vice Chancellor and the syndicate for giving me this opportunity. Today marks the end of a period in the lives of the graduates and the beginning of another. You look back upon the education you have received till now and look forward to responsibilities that lie ahead of you. Till now, you were under the protection and care of others. Hereafter, you have to protect and care for others. You are fortunate enough to begin and continue your active lives as citizens of independent India. Till 18 years ago, the country was under foreign domination. The disabilities and difficulties consequent of foreign domination you do not suffer from. You are free to shape the destiny of your country in any manner you can. This gives you great advantage and at the same time casts upon you great responsibilities. About the merits of the system of education prevalent in our country under which you have received your education. There are different views. This is due in large measure to the vastness and diversity of the country and to historic reasons. Further, the defects are unduly emphasized and the merits underestimated. Under the existing system, we have been able to produce men of the first rank in all fields of human activity. As graduates of an Indian university, you belong to a community of which you can be proud. Only you have to acquit yourselves as worthy members of that community and worthy products of your university. Through the ages, men of knowledge have been leaders of societies in every country and in the world generally. As men of higher education, the leadership of not only your state but of the whole country will in future naturally fall on you, and the future of the country will be that you make it. We have to live in the world as it is and try to improve it to the extent we can. Now, we are faced with the difficult situation created by the aggressions of two of our neighbors. This Pakistani aggression has been held by a ceasefire, but even that has not become fully effective because violations of the ceasefire are continually taking place. The Chinese are also trespassing into our territory and threatening to create substantial trouble. Human nature is a composite of many qualities, good and bad. As knowledge increases, the capacity and scope for the exhibition of these qualities also increase both for good and evil. At one time, people used bows and arrows. Later on, came gunpowder and guns. Various destructive devices were developed. During recent years, the development of science has been so great that today man is possession of nuclear weapons that can easily destroy the whole mankind. The power for good and the power for evil have grown together throughout man's history, and this growth has been the consequence of the growth of man's knowledge. We may say scientific knowledge, increasing knowledge of science is, however, essential for any developing nation Our country is backward in many ways, and the bulk of our people live in poverty, ignorance, and ill health. To remove these defects, we want more and more education in science. It is a satisfactory feature of this university, as well as other universities in India, that the study of science is given prominence in them.